Looks like Luc Besson is dabbling into that Fifth Element well again. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Written and directed by Luc Besson, the man that directed Leon the Professional and The Fifth Element, which is where I believe this movie is mostly coming from as well. I believe this movie is trying to ride off the success of the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. This movie is based on the graphic novel, I believe, of the same name, Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. And this movie is set in a far-off future where space travel is a common thing. There's this giant satellite called Alpha, which is made up of all these alien races and humans living together in peace. We have our two main characters, Major Valerian, played by Dane DeHaan, and Sergeant Laureline, played by Cara Delevingne, who are government agents. They are assigned to retrieve a little alien lizard-like creature from a planet that is a desert wasteland that has a marketplace on a dimensional plane that you can only see with these goggles, which is a really cool idea. And once they retrieve the lizard, they are given another mission to go to the satellite known as Alpha, where you have all these humans and alien races living together in peace. And they got protected from a hostile alien race that has invaded it. And this alien race has kidnapped the commander of the satellite, played by Clive Owen. So Valerian and Laureline have to rescue the commander, and through part of the movie, Valerian gets himself into trouble, so Laureline has to rescue him, and then Laureline gets into trouble, so Valerian has to rescue her with the help of an alien shapeshifter played by Rihanna Bobble. And that's pretty much our movie. Now, I mostly wanted to see this movie because of the visual spectacle and because I like Luc Besson's Fifth Element. I really did like that movie, and I was hoping that this movie was just going to be as good as The Fifth Element, but unfortunately it's not that good. The visuals in this movie are awesome. The alien life forms and the science fiction ideas within this movie are done very well. One of the alien races in this movie are these three duckbill aliens that look like three penguins or three platypuses or something like that. And the main alien race that is invading the Alpha Station reminded me very much of the Na'vi from Avatar. But our two leads, Valerian and Laureline, played by Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne, are not good in this movie at all, really. Dane DeHaan is a terrific actor. He was great in Place Beyond the Pines and in the movie Lawless. But in this movie, he feels like a big miscast. He's casted as a Han Solo-like character, but really, he doesn't feel like the right guy to play a Han Solo-like character. I'm thinking that maybe they should have gotten somebody like Sam Claflin for this role instead. I think the problem with Dane DeHaan is that he works better as a supporting actor rather than a lead actor. Dane DeHaan is a terrific actor, but he is better suited in the supporting roles rather than in the lead role. And then you have Cara Delevingne in this movie, and she doesn't work well within this film at all either, really. She and Dane have no romantic chemistry whatsoever, and she's not really all that charismatic in this film. I mean, she does handle the action pretty well, but really she and Dane DeHaan don't really work together too well as a couple, really, as far as romantic chemistry. I was really thinking they should have got somebody else for her role too, like maybe Chloe Grace Moretz perhaps, or just somebody else that's a little bit more charismatic and can handle the action better, really, because Cara Delevingne is really not that good in this movie. The supporting actors, Clive Owen I thought was pretty good in the movie. I really like Ethan Hawke in the film. Rihanna is a bad actress pretty much in general, but I thought she was okay in this film. John Goodman shows up in this movie as a motion capture alien, but he doesn't get that much screen time really. Rutger Hauer plays Valerian and Lorelai's superior, I believe, and he's okay in the film, but really not given enough screen time all that much. And Herbie Hancock is in the movie as an officer on the satellite. And really the main strength of this movie is the visual spectacle of the film, really, and some of the action. But beyond that, when you try to focus on our two leads, Valerian and Lorelai, there's really not much there to them, and they're really not all that great of characters, really. This movie is not really all that good, and it's kind of forgettable, really. So I'm going to give this movie a C. I honestly think that really you should just go see Dunkirk instead. Skip this movie, really. This movie's not all that good.